Why does Sasaki Kojiro initially appears incredibly weak could defeat Poseidon in Record of Ragnarok? As the battle horn sounds, both Poseidon and Sasaki stand motionless. Poseidon just simply can't be bothered to attack. Sasaki even sit right on the ground, thinking through a way to win. The gods are stunned, but for Sasaki, this is just routine. From his early days of sword training, Sasaki showed a different approach. While others learned through countless duels and taking hits, Sasaki would surrender immediately if he couldn't win, avoiding injury. After each defeat, he would disappear for a while, learning from nature and studying how all things interact and counter each other. When he returned, his mere aura was enough to make former opponents kneel in surrender. Throughout his training, he repeatedly challenged stronger fighters, accepted defeat, and retreated to refine his skills. Finally, beneath a waterfall, he mastered his ultimate technique, swallow reversal. He realized this move might allow him to strike Poseidon, and stood up ready to fight. Amid everyone's anticipation, he leaped and swung his sword, but Poseidon easily dodged with a turn. As Poseidon prepared to counter, Sasaki suddenly shifted the blade's direction. With the help of reverse momentum, Poseidon couldn't dodge in time, and a strand of his hair was cut. Poseidon was enraged. A human had ruined his perfect hair. He strode towards Sasaki, and once in range, thrust his weapon at Sasaki like a storm. Fortunately, though Sasaki lacked Adam's divine eyes, he used his divine skill 1000 image defense to predict and evade every one of Poseidon's strikes. This even made the gods worry Poseidon might lose. But Poseidon calmly whistled. This was the real prelude to battle. Taking his stance, Poseidon moved faster than Sasaki's predictions, instantly appearing before him and piercing his abdomen in one thrust. The tide turned. Poseidon then leaped above Sasaki and attacked relentlessly from above with lightning speed. Thanks to 1000 image defense, Sasaki barely managed to block, but the physical gap between human and god meant he couldn't hold out forever. He had to find a chance to strike back. As he swung his sword in a reverse grip, about to land a hit on Poseidon, Poseidon teleported behind him with a turn, then shattered Sasaki's sword with one strike. It seemed all hope of victory was lost. Every duel in Ragnarok must end with one side's death. When Sasaki lifted his broken sword, he saw a man cheering for him in the stands, the opponent from his final duel in his past life, Miyamoto Musashi, later known as the Sword Saint of Japan. In that duel, both men set everything aside, respecting each other deeply, but it ended with Musashi killing Sasaki. After the memory faded, Sasaki walked toward the broken blade. He looked back at Poseidon and said, "Too many people have placed their hopes in me, so I must not lose to you." In the next moment, his broken blade underwent divine weapon fusion once more. The two fragments became two swords of different lengths. Clearly, this was Musashi's dual sword style. Only because Sasaki had studied him so deeply could he instantly wield the power of Nitin Ichiryu. Even Musashi, watching now, recognized that Sasaki had never given up on defeating him, even after death. Moreover, Sasaki's dual sword style integrated the strengths of other master swordsmen. So while on the surface Poseidon was fighting Sasaki alone, in truth, it was the entire spirit of Japanese swordsmanship rising against the gods. Soon, Poseidon was severely wounded. Many believed Sasaki had victory in hand, but then Poseidon's whistle echoed again across the arena. Using his own blood, he styled his hair boldly. He would not admit defeat. What followed was Poseidon's slaughter mode, an ultimate move he only used in life or death crises. His body multiplied into countless afterimages, all thrusting towards Sasaki at once. The battlefield turned into a giant sphere filled with Poseidon's moving forms. Sasaki felt as if he had sunk into the deep sea, soon to be swallowed by attacks as dense as ocean water. Just as he was about to give up completely, countless large hands appeared behind him, the very rivals who had been both his teachers and friends. They were all cheering him on. Sasaki understood. He had to break through his inner fear. His counterattack was about to begin. Poseidon never expected Sasaki to comprehend a new technique mid-battle. Using 10,000 image defense, Sasaki dodged every one of Poseidon's attacks, finally walking up to Poseidon and cutting off his right hand, then his left. In the end, even a god as powerful as Poseidon turned to dust. Sasaki achieved god slaying in the third round of Ragnarok. Though some viewers criticized this battle for stacking too many buffs on Sasaki, it remains humanity's first true major victory in Record of Ragnarok.